to Sunday Night MTG. I'm one of your hosts, Jeff the Mind Sculptor, along with...
I'm just Jesse Pinkston.
Okay. And tonight we got something special. We have a sealed box here of Ravnica Allegiance. The new set came out pre-released last night. I think you and I pre-released in Frankfurt, was it?
Yes, it was Frankfurt. I had a fairly decent pull. Yours was...
Did you?
Well, I got the... At least started 1-0 last night.
That's good. Good. So tonight we're gonna open each pack here. We're gonna discuss the rares in there and some deck building cards you can use, and also we're gonna give our thoughts on what our pack one pick ones are gonna be.
Yes, so, what we would pick for draft.
Right.
So a little draft.
Not necessarily gonna draft rares, so.
Yeah. Not all the rares are good.
Yeah.
So let's open this baby up.
Let's get to it. I'm excited. All right. And you almost cut yourself. There you go. You talk about me with the knife. You almost cut yourself.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Here we go. First pack open. All right. Right over here.
Yeah.
All right. You go first. This is a Dominant Ray pack for you. Here we go. Pack one. Pick one.
Godless Shrine.
All right. So let's see. We don't. So two cards we're not going to talk about is always the token. That's cool.
Yeah, the Sphinx.
And possible Guild Gate, which is in the basic land slot. So
yeah.
This is your token for the pack. This is your rare of the pack. Could be a shock land. This is going to be your land. So it could be basic land or Guild Gate. So
I think they only did Guild Gates in this set.
No basics?
No basics.
Oh, all right. So if you are, I would probably draft any kind of shock land if you need, because shock lands are always playing modern.
They're always valuable, especially if you're looking for just straight value, especially foils.
Yeah, for you of 36. We're just going to put the Goblin token and the Azorius Guildgate to the side.
Yep.
And, we got a foil. Ooh. Now, if I'm going black-white, I'm definitely taking Consecrate and Consume. We got a foil here. Consecrates one for white-black hybrid instant. Exile target card from a graveyard, draw a card. Not bad. Like any white or black deck would definitely want that. That's draw a card for non-blue decks.
Oh yeah.
And then the Consume is 2 black and 2 white-black for a sorcery. Target player sacrifices a creature with the greatest power among creatures they control, and you gain life equals power. That's pretty good too.
That's pretty good, yeah.
So that can work in both against them and also help you with your Afterlife deck. All right. So that's not the rare yet. I think the rare is a Stomping Ground.
We're 2 for 2 on the
shock lands. So if you're building Gruul, if you need shock lands, you're definitely gonna take that.
And Keenan, whose box this is doing a little happy dance.
A little happy dance. We're going control, because everyone knows the control is one of my big formats. So.
Alrighty, let's get to the next pack.
Next pack. Here we go. Are we going to 3 for 3 for shock lands? Who knows?
Maybe it'll be a foil.
If it's a foil Hall Fountain, I want to talk to Keenan after this because I need it.
Wow. And it's a
Blood Crypt. 3 for 3.
Wow.
Did Keenan get the 36 Shockland box?
I don't know. I do not know, but he's right now getting straight value for his packs. These are worth more than the packs themselves.
Yeah. So Blood Crypt is the red black Shockland. We don't need to explain what that is. Everyone knows what that is. The uncommons we got here are Light Up the Stage, 2 reds, 2 in a red sorcery.
With Spectacle. Spectacle is the Rakdos new mechanic.
Is this the Lava Spike?
This is not the Lava Spike. This is the more of the...
Exile top 2 cards in your library until the end of your... okay. So exile top 2 cards in your library. You may play those cards from exile. And you only play 1 red Spectacle if you deal damage this turn before you cast it.
This would not be bad, especially in Arclight decks where you're trying to get stuff into your deck, but it's exile. Yeah. So it also hurts. I don't know how I feel about that as a card.
I don't think it's good in Arclight being a deck.
Yeah. Well, next card we got as an uncommon is Blood Mist Infiltrator. Whenever Blood Mist Infiltrator attacks, you may sacrifice another creature. If you do, it can't be blocked this turn.
So sacrifice a dude. This guy becomes unblockable for a 3/1. Not bad.
Serious damage for.
But if you're building black-white and you want to go with the Afterlife deck, this card is what you need because you can also trigger your Afterlife guys. So think about that.
All right, and the last uncommon.
This is the Bulrak Clan Crusher. 3 green red for a 4/4 Ogre Warrior. Tap it to remove a +1/+1 counter from a creature you control. He deals 2 damage to any target. So I can see this going with the right theme. Not bad for the red green. But if you're one of those fancy guys like 3-color decks, put this in a blue green deck. Splash red for it. Crazy. You might kill somebody with it.
Crypt.
All right.
Let's go see if we can go 4 for 4. There are 5 shock lands in this set.
We've got 3.
We've gotten 3 out of 3 packs.
All right, so we're gonna. There's a spirit token. All right, and then we have the Simic Gilgate
and
a foil. We got a foil. No, we got our first non-shockland rare Amplifier. I'm gonna have to read this for a second. So Amplifier is two double red for a 1/1 creature elemental. At the beginning of your upkeep, reveal cards on top of your library until you reveal a creature card. All right. Until your next turn, Amplifier's base power toughness becomes twice that card's power, and its base power toughness becomes twice that card. So basically, you reveal a creature card. This guy gets double its power toughness, and then you put it in the bottom of your library. So that's. I don't know. That seems kind of like you just whiff to 4 mana 1/1.
I don't think the value on there is there.
No, I don't think at all either. Absolutely not.
This is what we like to call a bulk rare.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
That's what you trade. You know, to trade in with a whole box full to get value.
And then we have the baby shark. Baby
Stop
shark. Sorry, kind of hard not to.
Shark to crab. Is that the bolt? No, that's not. That's not. The
that is not the bolt. I will tell you when we find the
yeah,
bolt.
Find the bolt. We're looking for the new lightning bolt, people.
It's more of lava spike because of sorcery speed, but yeah, same thing.
It's
3
lava
damage.
spike. 3 damage. 3 damage any target for 1 red is essentially bolt. All right, so we have our first uncommon here is a Gale Breaker Ram. All right, for 2 and a green for a 2/2 sheep. All right. Gatebreaker Ram gets +1/+1 for each gate you control. As long as you control 2 more gates, has a vigilance and trip.
I played against that last night, and the Gruul player just ran me over with it. They ran like 6 different gates. And,
wow.
Yeah. And as Rakdos, I had to try and find a removal spell good in time. It just ran me over.
That's crazy. All right, so the Shark to Crab here is a 2 blue-green for a Fish Octopus Crab. Fish Octopus Crab, ladies and gentlemen.
Still not the craziest one that's in this set.
So it has the adaptability from the Simic Guild, Robin's 3rd time for Ravnica. It's 2 green and a blue for Adapt 1. If it has no +1/+1 counter, it gets 1 +1/+1 counter on it. And whenever one or more +1/+1 counters are put on Shark to Crab, tap target creature and opponent controls. It
doesn't untap during.
It freezes a creature that your opponent controls. So this guy can essentially like tap down your entire team if you have the mana for it. If you have 8 mana, you are tapping down 2 dudes. And in draft, that's crazy. You can essentially get this guy for 4 every time. And you don't have to necessarily adapt itself. There are cards in the Simic set that you can just distribute counters. What was that Guild Mage we just saw a few minutes ago? They move counters over.
Yeah,
the Simic. That's crazy. Like,
yeah. And then the last uncommon, Smelt Ward Ingus. For 2 and a red, you can sacrifice it and gain control of a creature with power 3 or
active
less.
treason on a dude.
But only at sorcery speed.
So it's active treason.
Yeah, not the greatest, but in a pinch can get you there,
pinch,
especially if they got a
life
lifelinker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Swing the tides.
Yeah. Now I went
Absolutely.
back. Hand me a pack.
There you go. There's pack.
Alrighty, let's see what we got.
So pack 5, we are 3. Was it for 3 for?
All
right.
There's a hallowed fountain.
Thank you. That's mine. No, not really.
Like we said, straight value.
If you get hollow fountains, you're taking them. Let me tell you.
What are the shock lands at right now? They're
The-
in the teens or low teens?
These shocklands are below $10, I believe.
Below $10.
But I will double check for you real quick.
Okay. While he's doing that, I'm going to reveal the uncommons.
Okay.
We got Vindictive Vampire. Whenever another creature you control dies, It deals 1 damage to each opponent, and you gain 1 life. That is not bad value.
That is not, no.
Sadly enough, especially in Standard, there's a little thing called Lava Coil, which exiles it if it dies.
Yeah, so like I said, most of the Hierophant's going for $8. These printings are less than $10. They are printing so much of the Shocklands that they're trying to get people in the Modern. One way to get in the Modern is you have your land base.
Yeah, land base is always the most
If
expensive.
you have Shocklands, if you had all the Shocklands, then you can pretty much play whatever deck you want. The Fetchlands are... they're not
nice
as bad
when
they used to be.
No. Thankfully for Khans of Tarkir, that brought those fetches into the modern format.
Absolutely.
And then with Modern Masters 2017 brought those much needed reprints of Scalding Tarn.
Flooded Strand, absolutely. They've only had 2 printings, Onslaught and Khans of Tarkir.
Yeah.
So.
All right. And then we have
this little guy.
Zur-Ta Goblin.
Yeah.
He is a red and green for 2/2 with Riot.
So Riot is the gruel mechanic, and Riot does simply gives you a choice. When you play a creature with Riot, you have the option to either give him haste
or a 1/1 counter.
Yeah.
Most of the time, you especially with gruel red green, you want to go with the haste. You want to get the damage in. You want to kill your opponent as fast as possible.
But a 3/3 for red and green also ain't too bad either.
No. You want to talk about the wall?
All right, so the Wall of Lost Thoughts is a 1 of blue for 0/4, which is it stays out of bolt range or lava spike range. Defender, when Wall of Lost Thoughts enters the battlefield, target player, it puts the top 4 cards of their library into the graveyard. So when this creature comes into play, you mill 4. Now if you target your opponent, that's 4 cards. And in a 40 card deck, that is 10% of their life. That's crazy. Mills 4 and a 0/4 defender. So he will sit there and block for days.
All right. And so my pick for this pack would be the 2/2 Haster because I want to get you dead.
And in response to him casting this, I think I will pick Law Mage's Binding. This is a 1 blue white for a flash enchantment that it's an aura. Creatures, let's see, enchanted creature cannot attack or block, and your activated abilities cannot be activated on this creature. That's for a common. A common. That's crazy.
That's not bad.
No.
Alrighty, next pack.
Alright. Take that. Alright, so here we go. Hopefully, we get a foil hollow fountain. I can talk to Keenan about this. Alright.
Jeff's already got a playset of both the other printings.
Yes. There's a human token. Simic Gilgate, which... Oh, look! It's the card I lost to last night. Okay. So, for those who play Control, we all know that the days of Judgment and Wrath of God have been long gone. Until now. We now have a 4-mana board sweeper. It's double black, double white for Kaya's Wrath. Destroy all creatures, and then you gain life for me creatures that are lost this turn. It's a 4-mana board sweeper. Let me tell you something. That is crucial. With the days of Cleansing Nova, days of
Supreme Verdict.
No, I'm talking about the 5-mana sweepers. We've had Cleansing Nova. We've had
what's the new one from Ixalan?
That's Cellar Records. That's not really a board wipe. I'm talking like 5-mana board wipes that are sorcery speed that control decks need to have to clear the board.
Oh.
So we had Day Judgment. Before that was Wrath of God. If you were written black, you had Damnation. In Origins, they printed language to try and make it like Damnation, which it worked.
It gets around the
it gets around Indestructible. You know, it does kill a Thrun for those who play Modern. Yep. But then they went to like the 5-mana from Khans that destroys all creatures and all permanents attached to them.
I can't think of the name.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a name for that real quick. Wow. So hang on one second, because this is crucial to control decks now. Esper Control now has a viability. They have a 4-mana board sweeper. All right.
That isn't just Damnation.
Yeah, it's not just Damnation. You know, it's So you had the one from Battles in the card that had the animate land. You had that one.
Yes.
You had the ones from the Contark here that 5-mana destroy all creatures and all things permanent attachment. It was in my cube for all because if you destroy a creature with a jet on it, the jet goes too.
Yeah.
That's also crucial. But now 4-mana board wipe, guys. So if you are black white or you're playing Control or you dive into Esper, there's your sweeper right there.
Yeah.
So
here are the uncommons. I think we can speed this up just a little bit more.
Okay.
But
Sorry.
pretty good. But we know you all want to see what kind of goodies we pull.
I already see what I'm taking out of this pack. Like, if I'm definitely blue-white control, I'm definitely taking Sphinx of New Prov. It's double white, double blue for a 4/3 flying vigilance. Spells your opponent's control casts that target Sphinx of the New Prov costs 2 more. So it's a hinder. So Bolt now or Lava Spike now costs 3. So
That's not bad. That's me.
there you go.
You got Kaya. It's Wrath.
Kaya's Wrath. Yep.
Still no mythic. 6 packs in. Let's see what we get.
Resolve Gilgate. Okay.
End raise for
Alright, so
Forerunners.
5 triple green for 8 drop for a 7/7. Vigilance Trample Haste. What the heck? I want to read this real quick. So when Enraged Forerunners enters the battlefield, other creatures you control get +2/+2, gain Vigilance and Trample within the turn. So this guy will punch up your entire team and swing for big lethal. It's not creative to begin with, but it's what we can get.
That's not bad. But for 7/7,
Yeah, for 8.
if you can get the game to stall out until you can get this guy out,
Yeah.
might cost
This
some
guy
points.
will swing for 7 just by himself.
Yeah. Alrighty, and we got the uncommons. We got Dagger Caster.
Okay.
Whenever he enters the battlefield, he deals 1 damage to each opponent and 1 damage to each opponent each creature your opponents control.
So basically, he just starts pinging everybody if they enter the battlefield. Not bad. Not
That
bad.
is not bad, especially if they're running a bunch of little weenies.
Tokens, yeah.
All right.
So spirit tokens too.
Yeah, I think that would be my pick out of this pack.
Okay.
He's pretty good.
I think I've seen mine. Now, I played this card yesterday. It says Code of Constraint, 2 and a blue for an instant. Target creature gets -4/-0 to end a turn. Draw a card. It has the Azorius ability, Adaminium. If you play it on your turn, you get an additional effect, which this one is. You tap that creature, you freeze a creature, so it gives you a little more incentive to cast on your turn. But we all know that control players don't really like to play on their turn. So.
Nope, they don't like to play cards.
Yeah. Nope.
Unless provoked.
Yes, or provoked, pretty much. Yeah. All right, so here we go. We are still looking for our first mythic. We're looking for. Hopefully, we get a foil shockland. Maybe a hollow fountain.
Ooh.
Hollow fountain. For days.
I'm hoping our foil rare is something that you don't want.
Yeah.
Because I'm
Lose
just
token.
that savage.
Yeah. Rakdos Gilgate. And we got a split card.
Revival and Revenge.
This is the Orzhov split card of the set.
Return target creature card with converted mana cost 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. That's not bad.
That's for sorcery. That's pretty much.
For 2 mana?
Bring
That's not
something
bad.
back, yeah. And if you have the afterlife mechanic, you can sack the guy, get a token, bring this guy
Bring it
back.
back.
Sack him.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
And-
not bad.
And what's the other half?
Oh, sorry.
Revenge.
Double your life total. Target opponent loses half their life, rounded up. For 6 mana? That's just stupid.
I don't think that's any good.
He doesn't like it.
I don't think it's any good, but it does.
No,
have
but
its
I mean, if somebody can make it work, let's see if Brandon Larry can make that.
Brandon Layer might make it work. And I know EDH probably make that work. All right.
It'll see play in that.
All right. So here we have our uncommons. So we have for 4 and a black, we have a clear the stage. For instance, target creature gets -3/-2 to end a turn of.
If you control a creature with power 4 or greater, you may return
Up to one creature from your graveyard to your hand. So it's removal plus get something back. That's not bad either.
That's not bad.
Instants and instants are in limited formats like they're pretty good. If you're in Rakdos on it, that's definitely Rakdos themed.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
Most cards in especially limited format are around 3/3 or 4/4.
Yeah.
That's where the big most damage comes from, until you get a big value like the 7/7 we had earlier.
Yeah.
So he's gonna be my pack one. My
This
pick.
pack. So there's the active treason guy, and let's talk about the clan mage for just 1 second. This is the Gruul clan mage. Clan guild mage is actually what's the name called. So he's a red green for 2/2. They're guild colors for 2/2s. For 1 red instant, target creature can't be blocked this turn. So if you so the right guys can get in there for some damage.
Oh, I played against this guy last night, the Gruul player that beat me in round 2.
Yeah.
He was just hitting me for 2 because I couldn't get anything in it, and then he was making his.
I love brainstorming the mana crypt. I love doing this. It's so cool. Get that out of here. Alright, so there's that. Okay, first mythic of the pack.
Ooh.
Emergency Powers. This is the Azorius mythic of the set for 5 blue and a white. It's an instant. I'm just going to read it real quick. Each player shuffles their hand and graveyard into the library, then draw 7 cards. You exile it. So basically, this is Time Twister for 7 mana. Has the Adamantium. If you cast a spell during your main phase, you may put a permanent card with a permanent cost 7 or less on the battlefield for free. This is something you definitely want to play on your turn. This is absolutely the only card with this ability that you want to play on your turn, because you are basically shuffling your graveyard and your hand and your library. You're drawing 7, and then you get a free permanent. That's insane.
A free permanent
For 7 or less. There's nothing else that costs 7 or less.
Good lord.
Yeah, this is the only thing you want to play on your turn with this ability. Who cares if it's? They know that this is sorcery. So
man, that is pretty nice. That's a good first mythic.
Yep.
All right, and we got the uncommons.
Okay. What
We got the Rakdos Fire Wheeler. Welder. Ah. Well, anyways, when he enters the battlefield, he deals 2 damage to target opponent and 2 damage to target creature an opponent controls.
This is the Rakdos
or
version.
or a Planeswalker.
Yeah.
Which is not bad. I played 3 of him. ended up with 3 of this guy.
Gee, really?
Yes, he's a 4/3, so he's got a decent defense, but he can help rebuild your board and make their board a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
So he is definitely my pick from this. He was phenomenal.
You didn't want to take your Guild Mage either?
No.
All right.
He's all right. I didn't get any of him, but just seeing how this guy plays in the format,
You had experience with
I have
that.
experience with that.
All right. So we'll talk about the Rakdos Guild Mage for a second. For the black red 2/2. For 3 and a black, target player discards a card. So it's just discard a card for an opponent and then activates when you cast a sorcery. And then for a red, tap it. See, Cult Guild Mage deals 1 damage. This guy will trigger Spectacle.
Yes.
So that's not bad.
It's not bad if you're running a lot of spectacle cards.
So if you're mostly running Rakdos, you get get the Rakdos Guild Mage, take it.
Now, if you're running sealed with this pack, and Rakdos is your format, you put both those cards in your deck.
Exactly. This guy will trigger Spectacle every time. You don't even need to really cast anything. So.
Yeah. And then we got Wilderness Reclamation, an enchantment. At the beginning of your end step, untap all lands you control.
That's
kind of ridiculous.
That's got EDH written all over
EDH and all the Simic decks.
Yeah, not Keenan's deck though. This is yeah.
Alrighty, next pack.
Come on,
good
foil Hall. Is it you?
Yeah, it's me. You open that one.
What am I taking? What common am I taking out of this?
I didn't see. You take that. That would be your pack.
Exactly.
That would be your pick.
That's what I'll take. Emergency Powers.
All right, we got those.
Yeah.
And then Incubation Druid.
All right, still no Birthing Pod guy. So, we got an Elf Dork. We got an Elf Mana Dork here. We have 1 green for 0/2. I'll read it real quick. Add 1 mana of any color. Add 1 mana. Add 1 mana of any type that a land you control produces. If Incubation has a +1/+1 counter on it, add 3 mana. This guy has talked that he can break the format. With all the adaptabilities going on, this guy is essentially a Black Lotus on a stick. That's what he is. You get this. It has adaptability. Adapt in it. It's a Black Lotus. Black Lotus. If you're in Simic or Gruul, take this. Yeah. Black Lotus all day long. You don't even have to sacrifice it.
Do you think he'll see play in Standard?
He'll see play. People will try to break him. Do you remember the 4-card the blue enchantment that says if you control 1 exile, graveyard, hand, in the field, you win the game?
Yes.
People try to break that card. I have 4 pack rolls ready if someone breaks the deck.
Yeah.
But this guy is Black Lotus on a dude.
I think he's a little bit easier to break.
Yes, very much so. You know, with all the old Simic cards,
even especially in Modern, where you've got the Nissas that put 1/1 counters on everything.
Yeah, and he's got it built in himself.
Yeah,
he doesn't need help.
He's going to see probably play in Elves.
So definitely. If you're in Simic or if you're in Gruul,
yeah, definitely
Take
worth
your
it.
Black Lotus and have a nice day.
Yeah, he's my pick for my deck.
Right.
But we got the uncommons.
What do we got here? Anything exciting?
I didn't see anything overly exciting, but
So
for
we
my
have-
deck.
So
But
we have the Simic one. Incubation is a green brew hybrid. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature card for your moment. Put it in your hand. Rest your bottle and right now. So that's not bad. So that's how you start your Simic deck out. And then for the 1 blue-green instant, exile. It's exile. It's removal for Simic, and then they get a 3/3 frog lizard.
ribbit.
So I'll exile your Rakdos. You get a 3/3 frog. Have fun.
That sounds like fun. I'm gonna see if we got a token of that guy yet.
The frog lizard?
I don't think we have yet. No. We'll put him on the camera when we get a chance.
So the black-white 2/2 Orzhov guy, Piteless Pontiff, sacrifice another creature gains. So, do you remember the Aristocrats?
Yes, I do.
Bingo.
That's
This
back
guy-
for a third time. A third time.
Look at this guy. This guy triggers Afterlife. This guy gains, I think, death. Let's see, Death Touch and Struggle in turn once you sacrifice another creature
Oh wow.
for 1. And you
Aristocrats
don't even
might be back.
you don't even have to tap it.
That's nuts. That's pretty good.
So if you're
Orzhov?
if you're in Orzhov, this guy can trigger your Afterlife. It's crazy.
This next guy has Afterlife too.
Yeah, so
That's
he goes with it.
pretty good. That's pretty
So-
good.
Yeah, so we'll go over this real quick. 2 and white for a 2/1. It's a 2/1, and he makes 2 dudes if he dies. So
Would he be your pick for this pack?
yes, probably,
Yeah.
because I'll take it over here.
Alrighty, next pack.
It's my turn.
Yes, it is.
Yay! Come on.
Let's see a Planeswalker. We haven't seen one.
I don't want.
Let's see something fun.
See something fun. All right. There's that. That's not fun.
No.
That's not fun. Okay.
Oh, it trolled us. It trolled Jeff. It trolled Jeff.
I knew it wasn't a
A
Hall of
foil
Fame.
Guildgate, but it still got you. He
Oh. Okay. For you Simic fans out there, if you want to win the game, literally, here you go. Simic Ascendancy, blue-green enchantment. For 1 blue-green, put a +1 on a target creature you control. So there you go. With the Black Lotus guy, bam.
Boom.
There you go. Whenever one or more +1 or put on a creature you control, put that many growth counters on Simic Ascendancy. And if this thing has 20 more counters, guess what? You win the game. Built-in win con and enchantment.
Mana ramp with that good.
Oh my god, it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we got the Screaming Shield, which gives your dude a +0/+3.
that art scares me. It's a face and shield.
Do you watch Doctor Who? It kind of reminds me of a Weeping Angel.
That's the only episode that I actually have familiar with. I saw it twice.
That was the first episode of Doctor Who.
I'm not a Doctor Who
My
fan.
wife showed me.
No.
My wife is a huge Doctor Who fan, so if you're watching, that card's for you. But equipped creature gets +0/+3 and has pay 2 and tap. Target player puts top
Mills
3 cards into their graveyard, and its equip costs 3.
Yeah.
So that's not too bad.
It's a 2 double black for a 4/4 flying trample. That right there, just those stats alone,
Flying to trample for 4/4.
and 4 mana.
For 4 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, all right. However, it's got a spectacle for 1 double black, so it can cost 3. At the beginning of your upkeep, Spawn of Mayhem deals 1 damage to each player. Then if you have 10 or less life, it gets a +1/+1 counter on it. So this guy will get huge and can end the game quickly.
Yes.
And if you're running Rakdos, you must let have burn. If you have the Guild Mage, there you go.
I still have yet to see that new burn card. But we'll keep an eye out for it. But here are the uncommons. This Sphinx.
All right.
This Sphinx.
This one?
It's pretty good.
The 7 mana, 5/5. It's all colors and flying, especially for multicolor.
From monocolored.
For monocolored,
And
I'm sorry.
most removal in this set
Is
is monocolored. Unless you've got Get to the Point, which is multicolored.
Is that the only one that can remove it?
The only one in Rakdos that I
Okay.
that I saw. That's the only one I saw. Gotten pretty good at it.
Got it.
All right, let's open the next box. The
Is it
next
me-
pack.
Is it me or you?
I opened that guy, so it's all you.
All right. We want to see. We want to see birthing pod yet?
I would like to see that.
Okay,
Either
I'm tired.
birthing
Well,
pod-
I've got 4 gates now. All right. Well, we have our rare Waken the Erstwhile. 3 double black for a sorcery. It's a 5-drop. Each player discards all the cards in your hand, then creates that many 2/2 black zombie creature tokens. So if you're building zombies, not bad. It also dumps their hand and they get that many zombies. So you fill your hand up, make zombies, goes down.
That's not bad.
This actually, no, it will not go in A rack because my hand's from discarded too. So
yeah, it's all right.
It might be a limited bomb, but I don't really see any other play unless you're playing like tribal zombies. EDH players will have fun with that though. That's a commander card.
What do you think about this and Dredge?
Oh god.
Each player discards all their cards.
Yeah. For five mana though, can you get there? I lose track.
It's okay. Yeah. We all like opening packs. Who doesn't like opening packs? That's what we're doing.
Tony loves this.
How much do you think of the set do you think Tony will open?
I don't know, probably 4 cases.
We got a foiled Cry of the Canarium.
Okay, well there you go. There's that War Sweeper.
And then we got a...
What we got? This the Civic one?
Repudiate. And
ooh, we got a Stifle. We got a Stifle, folks.
Yep. Counter target activate
or triggered ability.
That Stifle, but for 2 mana.
For standard. That's
yes,
fine.
It makes sense, yeah.
And modern.
Yeah?
Yeah. That's double blue, double green.
Would you run this?
For Stifle? Yeah, I would. It replaces the creature with cycling. Yeah, that's two. Yeah.
You'd run that in your blue-white modern deck?
Maybe one of.
As one of?
You know, counter with Stifle, Scrap Trawler.
Stop the fetches.
Yeah.
Stop Ironworks when it's trying to go off.
Scrap Trawler. Scrap Crawler.
Scrap Trawler, yeah.
Just stifle it, yeah.
And then replicate. Create a token that's a copy of target creature you control. For 3 mana? That's not bad.
No, it's not.
I miss nowadays you can't cast it for both.
No, they don't have the fuse like the original. Like the Ravnica, the second Ravnica set had the fuse ability where you can pay double that to do both, but no. Anything worth?
We got the Cult Mage. We've already talked about him. Yeah. We got this guy. It's a 4/4 for 2 and 2 green. He can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less.
No.
It's not bad. And then we got another Wilderness Reclamation.
Oh. Yeah.
What you need to find is one of this in foil. EDH players will be all over that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alrighty, next pack, Jeff. That one's all you.
Let's do it. Simic just gets crazy with. I'm still amazed how much synergy that Black Lotus guy has put together. It's crazy. Another Azorius Guildgate. Uh-oh,
what'd you get?
Electro Dominance.
What does that do?
This card has got everyone talking about. This might get banned in Modern.
Let me read what this
Read what it does.
It deals X damage to any target. You may cast a card with converted mana cost X or less from your hand without paying its mana cost. So X and 2 red.
Fireball you for 7. Cast something 7 or less for free.
That's not bad.
No.
That is not bad.
And look. Instant. Into your turn.
Imagine playing Gruul. Playing red-green.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But X is 7. 2 red, deal 7 damage to you. Play a Karn. Anything like that. It could be stupid, but hopefully the game's over by then.
If you're a Jeskai fan, Electro Dominance for 8, cast Emergency Powers.
But that's 10 mana that it would cost.
No. Well, yeah, but...
Yeah. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens.
Well, I already found my comments. Another quench, people. So, but let's get to the comments. Oh, we got Mortify. Mortify is back. Mortify was a card in one of the original Ravnica settings. It's a 1 black/white instant search our creature or enchantment. So, if you're an Orzhov, build that. If you're an Esper controller, you're gonna play that too. So.
And then we got
Gates Ablaze.
Gates Ablaze deals X damage to each creature, where X is the number of gates you control.
Yeah.
So if you're running a pretty heavy gate deck,
yeah.
it's not bad.
All right. So also we have the what's the name of it? So Windstorm Drake is a 4 and a blue for 3/3. Flies a flyer for your blue eye flyer decks out there. Another creature control with flying, you get +1/+0. So
That's not bad.
so you got a more.
All right, my turn.
Put that over there. Electro Dominance. Keenan, we need to talk later.
Now this card, we had a discussion about. I pulled this from my from my pre-release box.
Yep.
Pestilence Spirit, Menace, Death Touch, for 2 and a black and a 3/2. Instant and sorcery cards you control have Death Touch.
Lightning Bolt can now kill Grizzlebrand. Enough said. With this card out, makes all your burn spells kill spells.
How about, especially now with Arclight Phoenix running the Retrace?
Oh my god.
Just pinging stuff. Oh,
just death all over.
Death.
But are you splashing black for that, really?
When Arclight was first coming out, I ran a red, white, black.
You ran Mardu?
Mardu.
Oh.
Aaron Goforth will attest to this. It wrecked him in the 1K.
Well, here you go.
Yeah, so that's not bad.
All your lightning bolts.
Now I can, if this was an enchantment, I could see it seeing a lot more play. But as a creature, too easy to kill. Yeah. Not bad.
No.
Next pack. Did I? No, this one is yours. I opened Pestilence.
Yeah,
hey, at least I caught that.
I'm not calling you. Ooh, all right.
Do a little arm action.
Yeah. Immolation Shaman, it's all you.
Whenever an opponent activates an ability of an artifact, creature, or land that isn't a mana ability, it deals 1 damage to that player. Pay 3 and 2 red. It gets +3/+3 and gains menace until end of turn. For 1/3 for 2, 1 and a red.
It's not Carrie Zev.
I can see it possibly seeing play. In
this will probably be your bulk rares, but it probably in sealed. It's probably all right. I'm not too. It's not really too enthusiastic about it. There's a comment here that I'm very much enthusiastic about it.
Did you find
For
it?
you Mystic Snake fans?
Oh, we found it.
We found Mystic Snake. Said this one's an elf lizard wizard. So the frilled Mystic here is Mystic Snake. Mystic Snake was 1 green and 2 blue. Enters the battlefield, counter spell for a 2/2. This one is double green and blue for a 3/2 elf lizard wizard.
It's an elf.
Elf.
Enough said.
Yes.
Elves now have a counter spell.
Yes.
They might start splashing blue.
Or bringing the sideboard. So this has the ability of Mystic Snake. It enters the battlefield, counter spell, and you get a 3/2. So the Simic, this Keenan can build a sealed Simic deck with all this orb.
It got reprinted.
Well, for those who don't know what Absorb did or now does, Absorb is the Azorius counterspell that we control players love. It's for white, double blue, counter spell, you gain 3 life. Enough said. That's going to go over here in my pack my deck that I'm slowly building. So.
Well, not seeing anything too new. We got the Sphinx. We
Yeah.
got 10th Street Dodger, another 1/1. And then we got Clamor Shaman.
Yeah.
With Riot, whenever it attacks, target creature an opponent controls can't block this turn. It's not bad, but it's cost 3. I don't like it that much.
No.
Unless you're about to, you've got a big creature and you just need to get through.
I would not absorb that. Sorry.
You wouldn't?
No. I would absorb the mana, the Black Lotus guy, but I'm not absorb that.
All right. I'm not seeing too much out of this pack. I think Absorb was the best card in this pack. Rip it up.
I'm not ripping Absorb up. Are you crazy?
In my family, for Christmas, we always start chanting,
I
rip it open, tear it apart.
Yeah. There's a zombie for you. That doesn't really look like a zombie. Simi Gilgate. Alright.
1 mana enchantment. Font of Agonies. Whenever you pay life, Put that many blood counters on Font of Agonies. Pay 1 in a black. Remove 4 blood counters from it and destroy target creature.
Gee whiz. Whenever you lose them,
pay life.
when you pay life.
I don't know how many abilities in this besides the big guys.
I don't think there's a whole lot.
I don't think that.
No. It might be alright.
But imagine this in a Gristlebrand deck.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. Alright, so here's the uncommons. We've already talked about Gates Ablaze. If you run a lot of gates, that's what you're gonna pick. Dovin's Acuity, I will probably take that. That's the enchantment. Actually, this is the reverse disinformation campaign. So I'll probably pick that. We already talked about that.
I'm not seeing anything out of this.
But the other comment is a Silhana
So
Wayfinder.
you wouldn't take a quench, another quench?
I have 2.
You have 2? You wouldn't take more?
That might wheel. So the Silhana Wayfinder is a 2/1 for 1 to green. Whenever it enters the battlefield, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature or land, put them on the rest of the top of your library, and put the rest of the library in random order. So this fetches you creature order. So.
Now, if I had to pick something from this, I would pick Blade Juggler. He's the one that's on the one of the packs, but only for the spectacle.
Only for the spectacle.
I mean, because 5 mana for a 3/2, and when you're in the battlefield, I get hurt, but I get to draw a card.
Yeah, I can see that.
In a pinch, it could be good, but not that great.
All right, all you.
Alrighty. How many more packs we got left?
I'm gonna bring them all out here. So.
All right. A foil grasping roll.
Okay.
And then we got a Warrant and Warden.
Oh, all right. This is the Azorius rare split card. Warrant is double blue-white hybrid. Put target attacking or blocking creature on top of his own library. This has one of the perks from Azorius Charm. Do you remember that?
The what?
Azorius Charm?
Mm-hmm.
It has one of the abilities. It was pretty good in blue-white control, ran 4 of. And then the other ability is Warden for 3 blue-white sorcery. Create the 4/4 Phoenix. So, probably take that in my deck.
Here are the uncommons. Sky Tether.
We talked about Sky Tether. It nerfs flyers, so if they're running flyers, you just bring them to have a defender.
Tower Defense. Creatures you control get +0/+5 and gain reach until end of turn.
Well, there you go.
That's not bad.
Not bad either.
Especially against blue-white flyers.
Yep.
Well, hopefully they don't counter it.
And the Orzhov Racketeers. 4 and black for a 3/2. Whenever he deals damage to a player, that player will discard a card and has Afterlife 2. So.
Yeah. That's not too bad.
So if you can keep this guy alive, make him discard their hand, and then it becomes valuable later. Yeah. Is it you?
Yes, it's my turn. You open that last one. Yeah, my family during Christmas, we always start making a chant: rip it open, tear it apart.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. There we go. There's Big Daddy.
Oh.
Big Daddy. I got this guy in my pre-release foil. He was my pre-release foil.
Rack those.
This guy can wipe a board.
This guy has no Shawn Michaels, folks. He may be the showstopper. There's only one true showstopper.
But he has flying and trample for 4, a black and a red, a 6/6. When he enters the battlefield, for every creature that is not a devil, a demon, or an imp, you
includes
flip a coin.
yours too.
Yeah, including your own. But hopefully, if you're running Rakdos and running him, you're running some of these, or most of them. But anyways, you flip a coin for each card that is not one of those types. If it lands on tails, it's destroyed.
Yeah.
I wiped an entire board of Rakdos players. He wasn't running any of those cards. I wiped his entire board with this
6
guy.
mana for a 6/6 flying trample
That
is
could
good
potentially
enough.
wipe out most or all of the board.
God.
Or you might have bad luck in with, but he is a good get. Very, very good.
Stable body with a 6 mana for a 6/6 flying trample is just busted enough.
If you're running Rakdos and your pack is with him, you pick him.
Yeah.
You pick him.
Yeah.
And then we got the uncommons. Got the shark.
Alright. Shark the Crab. And a Gateway Sneak. This is a new one we haven't seen. For 2 and a blue for a 1/3. Enters battlefield under your control. It cannot be blocked this turn. And when a gate, I'm sorry, whenever a gate enters the battlefield when you control this turn, he cannot be blocked. And when he deals comments, well, you draw a card. So,
Not
play a lot of gates, you know.
And we've already talked about him, so.
Probably
Pretty
one
good.
biggest. So.
Alright. Let's see it, Jeff.
I will say that we started off with Shocklands. We have not got any more since those 4.
But we're only missing one. We got Godless Shrine, Stomping Ground, Blood Crypt, Hollow Fountain.
We just need.
We need Breeding Pool. That's the last one.
Pool, yeah. Well, there's the Gilgate.
Oh, we got a second foil rare.
Okay, so this is the Sphinx of Foresight. 2 and double blue for 4/4. You may reveal this card from your opening hand. If you do, scry 3 beginning of your first upkeep.
I played against this in Arena. When they first released the set.
Yeah.
In there, somebody played that. And I was like, that seems good.
Yeah.
Seems real good. Set up your
4/4
first 3
flyer
turns.
for 4. Beginning of your upkeep, you scry 1. So it has Thassa's ability. Remember that?
Yes. Thassa's Biden.
No, Thassa
Oh,
herself.
just Thassa herself. Oh, okay.
Ability to scry 1.
Yes. That's pretty good.
I don't know if this is actually going to see standard play. It might, but I would highly doubt it.
I don't know.
Scry 3 might be good, but, you know.
All right,
Gutter Bones is the normal rare. So for a 2/1 for 1 to black. Enters the battlefield tap, so this is for all you Gravecrawler fans out there. Return it from your graveyard to your hand. So it's got the Reassembling Skeleton ability. Oh, not too much. It goes to your hands to the battlefield, but for 1 of black, you return it from your graveyard to your hand. Activates when you cast sorcery. This guy will never block, never die. You have to exile him. So.
Before we get to the uncommons, I just got to talk about Catacomb Crocodile.
Go ahead.
I love the flavor text that they came out with. This card is all flavor text. You want to read it out loud for everybody?
I am Sewer King, said Rat. I am quick and cunning, and I know every tunnel. No, I am king, said Zombie. I am cold and deadly, and no rot can harm me. Then Croc came and ate them both. Oh, there you go. That was very anticlimactic right there. So
I mean, what more do you expect from a
that's
crocodile?
pretty good for a 3/7.
All right, and then our uncommons are the Wall of Lost Thoughts, which we've already talked about.
And the
Angelic
talked about that.
Exhalation, and then Zertov.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to the next pack. Me.
12 left.
We got 12 left. We're getting.
Did you put Rakdos over there? Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I put them over there.
Okay. Well, yeah.
We see a quench.
This pack has so many quenches. Where was it in Frankfurt last night?
Foil Sublime.
All right.
Slime Bind. Oh. Ravager Worm.
Let's just go to the Ravager Worm. All right. So your friend last night said he got a foil one of these.
He got a foil one of those and a Domri Raid.
And he didn't want to win first place?
Well, he somehow got blown out.
Wow.
Game 2.
All right. So Ravager Worm is the mythic from Gruul. It's 3 red, double green for a 4/5 with Riot. That right there is pretty good. But when he enters the battlefield, you choose one. Fights target creature you don't control or destroy target land with activated ability that isn't a mana ability. So, man lands, Celestial Colonnade, Creeping Tar Pit, this thing will kill it.
Yeah.
If you're in Gruul, you take that. If
yeah,
you're in Jund, you take that.
Yeah. And then we got Basilica Bell Haunt.
Oh, yeah. That's the double white, double black for a 3/4 spirit. Whenever it enters the battlefield, each opponent discards a card, and you gain 3 life.
That's not bad.
Not bad either.
Might see some EDH play.
Might see some play. That should be bouncing all the way.
Bankrupt in Blood, we already talked about.
Yeah.
That's fairly decent. And then we got Spirit of the Spires. Flying for 3 and a 0 of 3 and a white, 2 for 2/4. Other creatures you control with flying get +0.
So this is the other flying buff that buffs all your flyers with the Drake.
Helps them with their defense. Yeah.
So.
All right.
I want to see another Holophone. We want to see breeding pool. We want to see if
we want to see if Keenan can run the table of
Yeah.
all 5.
He got
chocolate.
4 of them in an early start.
4 out
He's
of the
kind
first
of
5 packs.
kind of dried up. So.
But he's hit. How many mythics have we hit? 3 or 4?
Whoa!
Another
mythic.
mythic.
Biogenic ooze. This guy has Cube Talk written on him. So I'll read what it does real quick and let y'all see. It's for a 3 double green for 2/2. When you enter the battlefield, create a 2/2 green ooze creature token. At the beginning of your end step, put a +1/+1 counter on each ooze you control. And then for 1 triple green, create a 2/2 ooze, green ooze creature token. Now, check with me. No, it's Elf Lizard Wizard. But how is that an ooze? Elf Druid, okay.
No, but there isn't.
There's a lot of Simic creatures have the ooze creature. This counts.
Yeah.
Yeah. This guy's got some, because it puts 4 power in a war for 5, which ain't bad. Plus, he also creates tokens himself.
Keenan, that makes 5 mythics we've pulled from this box.
5 mythics. You lucky son of a bitch.
There might be kids watching, so watch your line.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Alrighty.
I'm sorry.
What
so for the
about
commons, we have the Ram, the Smelt Ward Ingus, and we have a Gate Wing Spy for 3 and a blue, 2/3. Has Adapt 2.
Mm-hmm.
And each creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it has flying. Wow.
That's not bad.
So make Lotus guy like, that's crazy.
I still have yet to see any of the new Lava Spike. I have not seen a Lava Spike.
Crazy.
I don't know if we missed it or what.
No, I don't think we missed it. I think.
So what we're seeing is all the quenches you needed to see last night.
Yeah, they're all in this
and
box.
not seeing any of the bolts that I need.
Yeah. Oh, we got Tessa. So here, Tessa. What's her last name? Tessa Karlov. 2 black white for 2/4. If a creature dying causes a triggered ability on a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers a second time. Creature tokens you control have vigilance and lifelink. So guess what, people? You draft this in your black white afterlife deck, you're getting double the spirits.
Oh yeah.
And they also have vigilance and lifelink too. There you go.
I found it.
You found the bolt?
We finally found the Lava Spike.
All right, let's go over it. Skewer the Critics. 2 and a red for a sorcery. Deals 3 damage to any target. Spectacle for 1 red.
It's actually better than Lava Spike. It's got the bolt ability for Lava Spike.
And Rift Bolt.
And Rift Bolt, yeah.
So it's a mixture of both.
But you don't have to wait for it to come off suspend.
There you go.
That's not bad.
So we found 1. Out of how many quenches?
We found about 5 or 6 quenches. Then we have Pitless Pontiff, which we've already talked about. Yeah. Carnival and Carnage. We've talked about.
No, that's the Rakdos uncommon. So Carnival's for a black red hybrid. I'm sorry. Deals 1 damage to our creature or planeswalker and 1 damage to that permanent controller. So this will trigger a spectacle. Carnage, 2 and a black red. Deals 3 damage to target opponent and they discard 2 cards. That's Blightning.
Yeah, I love that card.
Yeah, Blightning is back in standard books.
Alright, and then we've got Resolute Watchdog for 1 white. He's a 1/3 defender. Pay 1, sacrifice him, target creature gains indestructible until end of turn.
Good old guard dogs.
Hey, he's a great chump blocker.
He is. Alright, my turn. So you are up to 5 mythics, is that right?
We're at 5 mythics.
Can we hit more than 5?
Let's see if we can get a foil mythic.
Let's see. Goblin token. No. Orzhov. We have Tomb of the Guild pack.
We already got a foil of that, so it's not bad. Anything else worth talking about in this pack?
No, but there's another your Fire Wheeler for your uncommon.
Yeah, he is real good.
What would I take? Another Thought Collapse. So I might take. No, actually, I'll probably take Clear the Mind instead. Got a few counters. I need some interaction, draw cards. So I'll probably take that in my deck.
All right. Yeah. Next pack.
There you go.
I think we've missed a couple that we were picking, but
these are not our cards.
These are not our cards.
Keenan doesn't want to be nice.
Keenan's nice to me. I don't know about you.
He's not nice to me. Breeding Pool.
Mirror March.
Oh,
5 and
bad.
a red.
This is bad.
Enchantment. Whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, flip a coin until you lose a flip. For each flip you won, create a token that's a copy of that creature. Those tokens gain haste. Exile them at the beginning of the next end step.
So I got news.
So great chump blockers.
Unless you can't win coin flips.
Yeah.
This is, I would not play this. This is probably one of the bulk rares. This is one of the rares that really like to create for fun. So, anything here we're talking?
No, we got the Screaming Shield, the Gruul Beastmaster, and the Ram.
Okay.
So, yeah, more of the same.
Yeah. Double Ram though, that's not bad.
My turn.
Okay.
All right.
It
next
feels
pack.
like I've never opened a pack like in so long. Breeding pool. We're looking for a breeding pool so Keenan can run the table here.
I don't think so. We got Bedeck and Bedazzle. Bedeck. Target creature gets +3, -3 until end of turn. For double red, double black, or any combination of the two.
Yeah.
And then Bedazzle. 4, a black and a red. Destroy target non-basic land. Bedazzle deals 2 damage to that target, to target opponent or planeswalker.
That's not good. That's not.
I mean, it's not as good as Destructive Revelry.
No, it's not. No. I mean, you might play one of those if you're running.
Or even Stone Rain.
Yeah. If you might play one of these and rack those like sealed, but you're not playing anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Next pack.
Yeah. Getting out of the nitty gritty, folks. No breeding pool.
No breeding pool.
It's gonna be real sad if Keenan doesn't get all 5 lands.
But it's still amazing that he got 4.
You got 4 like out of 5, the first 5 packs. So.
All right, what we got?
Okay.
Well, that's a good card.
Is it? All right. So I want to read it. So Ethereal Absolution for 4 black white. This is one of the orders of enchantments. Creatures you control get +1/+1. Creatures that your opponents control get -1/-1. So
A smaller, what's her name? Who I played on you in draft last night. I don't remember.
Oh yeah. I don't remember much from last night. I was at cookout for like 45 minutes. So this thing comes down, buffs your dudes, nerfs their dudes. Pretty simple. Kills their little tokens, buffs your tokens, right? For 2 black and a white, exile target card from an opponent's graveyard. The card, not creature card, not insurance rate. It's a card.
Anything.
All right. So if it was a creature card, you get a 1/1 white spirit. You get a 1/1 white or black spirit. So if you do exile a creature card, you get a 2/2 spirit out of it.
That's not too bad.
All right. So
Any good uncommons?
uncommons we have.
Ooh, that one was great. This one I had in my deck last night. You put target creature card from an opponent's graveyard onto the battlefield.
Mm-hmm.
You get +2/+0 and haste till end of turn. So if you're playing against Gruul, which I was last night, and they're running a bunch of big fatties that have trample.
Wow. There
And
you
you
go.
somehow kill it next turn.
There you
Bring
go.
that out.
The other ones we have Swirling Torment, 5 and a blue for sorcery, so it's high cost. Choose one or both. Put a target creature on top of his own library, or bounce a creature. So you can get rid of 2 things for 6.
It's not too bad.
Yeah, I'd take it, but I know I'm not. That's gonna be like one of my saviors. But this has the Goblin, and then it also has the Burn Bright. So
Yeah, not too bad. All right, next
I
pack.
probably would pick Arrester's Ammunition over that. So
Okay,
is it you or me?
it's me.
All right, there you go. We're down to the last 5 after this. Keenan, we're looking for a breeding pool, man. Is this it? Breeding pool. What is it? Foil breeding pool. No.
Thrash and Threat. Thrash, hybrid red or green. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature or planeswalker you don't.
It's fight.
But it's not fight.
It's not?
It just deals the damage.
Oh, wow. So he just...
So it just, for 2.
And it hits for
For
planeswalkers.
2, it can, if you got a big fatty or something that you just
Or
want to
planeswalker.
Yeah, planeswalker you don't want to deal with.
And threat, create a 4/4 red and green. That's the red and green token we've seen. Beast creature token with trample. So
It's not too bad. Oh, we got a Troll Frog Warrior, Trollbred Guardian. He's a 5/5 for 5.
he also has the adaptability from Simic for 2 and a green. Adapt 2. And each creature you control with a +1/+1 counter has trample. So this has it looks like Simic has all these synergies. Like if you have a counter on this guy gets flying, you have a counter on this guy gets trample, you have a counter on this.
Almost kind of like Slivers, but not. Because Slivers gave each thing like that.
Slivers will never ever. I see what you're saying. They kind of all go
as far as like
good
the
synergy.
synergy,
Yeah. But Slivers are busted.
Yeah. But this is just an archetype
that is very true.
Well.
Yeah. So if you get all the Simic cards, you can just make your flying hexproof Black Lotus armies. It's crazy.
And then we got Tower Defense and Consecrate and Consume, which we've already talked about. All right.
It's me. So this is me. That's you. Me. You. I get last.
All right. You're up.
That way we know who's next.
Who's next?
All right. Come on, breeding pool. All right. We know what those are.
Oh, we got Sphinx of the
Foresight again.
That's the non-foil version.
Yeah. So I'd probably take that in mind. So the comments we have. Did we talk about drill bit?
Yes.
All right. We have a drill bit. We have a Knight of the Last Breath. This is the one of the Orzhov cards you talk about that's kind of busted. For a 7 mana, 4/4, 3 sacrifice another non-controlled creature you control. Create a 1/1 white black spirit creature token. So this has the Aristocrat ability on it. You don't have to sacrifice itself, but he has Afterlife 3.
That's not bad.
No.
But I don't know how I'd feel about him dying.
I mean...
Yeah, for him costing 7 life, but I mean, if you had to chump block something big, he'd be 1/1.
Exactly, yeah. And then we have Vindicate Vampire.
Which we've talked about, where if a creature you control dies, deals 1 damage to their opponent, and you gain 1 life.
Yeah. So let's see, what would I pick out of this? Anything?
I'd almost
take the Fairy Duelist.
I'd pick the Active Treason.
Yeah, you would.
I had somebody play 3 of them against me.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know how I fought through it, but I did.
That is absolutely crazy. Alright, go ahead. Come on, breeding pool.
Foil breeding pool. That'd be nice.
He will jump for joy.
Alrighty, and...
Oh, Cindervines.
A red and a green enchantment. Whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell, it deals 1 damage to that player. Pay 1 and sacrifice it. Destroy target artifact or enchantment, and then Cindervine deals 2 damage to that permanent's controller.
Does this replace Destructive Rivalry?
No.
Okay.
It's too slow.
Then get out of here.
Yeah. But in standard, I could see it being
maybe standard, but it's at a rare slot though, not uncommon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know
That's
if it'll see
probably,
play, but modern it will not see play.
No, absolutely not.
Then we got Orzhov Lock. No wait, I'm looking at the wrong pack. Sorry guys. We got Archway Angel, Shalana Findway, and then another one of the dude.
If you have 2 of these, you're pretty much just going.
If you can survive till turn 7.
And if you're gonna tap with it.
Yes.
Yes. So that guy's pretty good. So Archway Angel is 5 and a white for a 3/4 flyer. When you enter the battlefield, you gain 2 for each gate you control. So they're trying to do a lot of gate themes cards. You have this many gates, play the gates.
All right, then we got Solana.
That's the
Wayfinder.
Finds a creature early.
The top 4 cards of your library.
Community of the Gods. Save a Wayfinder. All this.
Okay.
All right.
Hit us with your best
shot.
Allow
the last 3 packs.
Last 3.
And no breeding pool.
But he's had. This has been a great box so far.
Yeah, I would have taken this in my pre-release package anyway. So we got a Human.
A Human?
Yeah. Bedevil. Keenan, we need to talk. Alright, so for those who know about Terminate and Dreadboard, meet the next best thing. Bedevil. Double black, red for instant start target artifact, creature, or planeswalker. Instant speed removal.
Gets rid of artifacts.
I don't really need to discuss any further. This will probably go in my queue if I get a foil and non-foil of these. This is instant removal. It probably will replace Dreadboard. Because Dreadboard is target creature or planeswalker sorcery speed for black red. This is instant speed for an additional.
1 more, but I think the speed.
And artifact.
Artifact.
Which is crucial. Swords, mana rocks.
Any artifact.
Yeah.
cranial platings and stuff
Yeah.
like that. But I don't think that's in your cube.
No, it's not. Alright, so I would probably pick Essence Capture. We have another Concubine Guild Mage, and this is the blue-white enchantment that I was talking about earlier. Oops, sorry. That is one blue-white for enchantment. Each creature you control assigns combat damage to their toes, not their power. It's got a Dorn-like ability. And then for 2 blue-white, you can tap target creature. Untap target creature. I'm sorry, untap. So I wouldn't take that. So. All right.
All right, my last pack.
Still no breeding pool.
Still no breeding pool. Come on, breeding pool. Fifth shotgun.
Come on, we want to see a breeding pool. Foil breeding pool would be the nuts. Well, there's that.
Tithe Taker.
Oh boy.
I saw this one during spoils, and I was like, that's not too bad.
All right, so the Tithe Taker is from the Wars Offside for 1 white or 2/1. Human. Keep that in mind, Jason. It's a human. During your turn, spells your opponent's cast cost 1 more to cast, and abilities your opponent's activate cost 1 more. So, does this replace Thalia? No.
No.
This is not a first
It's a
strike.
good standard Thalia.
Yes.
Especially
But
with
this
the
is
art.
all spells. Creature spells, everything.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think, oh dear God.
It should see some play.
Should see, yeah.
And with Afterlife 1, that's not bad.
Yeah, I mean, birthday pod that guy out.
And then we got Rhythm of the Wild.
Here you go, Aaron. Another one of your enchantments.
Yeah. Swirling Torrent.
Yeah.
And then Engaged Surat.
Yeah.
Suratok.
Suratok.
Some of these are kind of hard to pronounce.
It's awfully hot in these rhinos.
Alrighty, last pack.
Last pack, guys. This is it. Breeding pool or nothing. Keenan, if you don't get a breeding pool, take the box back. I don't really think you can, but you should still try.
I think he's just happy with all the Simic.
Yeah, I don't know. A lot of Simic.
Simic, lots of Simic. Good.
All right, here we go. Spirit. Guildgate.
Foil.
Oh no! That's bring the trial.
Exile target
2 and a
creature
1.
with power 4 or greater.
Sorcery speed though, but it's a foil.
Yeah. Jeff, didn't you get me with that card?
Okay. All right, this is all me. All right, so I want to talk about this card for just a second. Does anyone what do you see when you see this card? What do you see?
Too much mana. It costs too much.
No,
mana.
it does not. The mana cost is fine. It's the color that I have a problem. 4 blue. All right. If you're running a blue deck, blue should not be hard to get to. All right.
No.
You'd be surprised how hard it is to get the 4 blue. This thing will take 1 creature planeswalker at 6 mana. So it is basically a like take possession or something. But I drafted this line pre-release and I was like, this is gonna be the only way. This is the only thing that's gonna blow out my opponent. Take their dudes, because at 8 mana you can take up 2 things. Now I will say that this takes planeswalkers too. So your friend who played, Domi Raid, it's mine now.
Oh,
Tony open up a Dovin Bond, mine now.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that this card is that takes planeswalkers. If it just took creatures, I would rip it up. The fact that it costs 4 blue.
Yeah.
All right. When you start getting to 6, 8, 10 mana, that's when it starts becoming a blowout. But 4 blue?
That's
really?
That's a little excessive.
The only deck it goes in is mono blue. All right. This might see play in Azami, my EDH deck, but
That's about
you will not see this in Standard. You will not see this in Modern. If you see this in Legacy, slap the person who plays it. It's 4 blue, people.
Well, there is a mono blue deck in Standard.
What, Delver?
No, in Standard.
In Standard?
In Standard, it's
there you go. There's your
mono
win
blue
con.
aggro.
Mono blue aggro players, here's your win con right here. Take all their threats, swing out.
All right. Well, thank you all for joining us tonight. We want to remind you all to like and subscribe on YouTube if you're watching us there.
Mm-hmm.
Follow us on Facebook at Sunday Night MTG.
Instagram too.
Instagram,
and Facebook,
and Twitch. Every Sunday and Tuesday we'll have Modern League. Tomorrow night we will be having a sealed booster play. Mm-hmm. So join us then.
Yeah.
And until then, I'm Jesse.
And I'm Jeff the Mind Sculptor. We want to thank
Bye.